What you're asking is, do I trust the government on everything?
Right.
No.
What do you trust the government on anything?
Well, I trust the general consensus of the engineering and demolition industry on this issue.
Oh,
yes, I trust that.
Okay. Have you seen worldwide controlled demolition companies and seen what they've reported about these buildings coming down? Have you seen anything but what the government has given you?
I've seen the Protect paper, Implosion World, the demolition industry.
What are those?
You've never heard of it?
Those are Canadian or U.S.-based magazines?
U.S.-based.
Okay, and those U.S.-based magazines, like I just said before, corporate-owned, profit-driven. You'll never get the objective about
So where would I go to get objective
stuff? Why don't you go
stuff?
worldwide? Why don't you go on the internet? Why don't you
I have.
find out
I've gone all over the place looking for
because
stuff.
I'm talking to you about things that you don't know about yet. Why don't you go about to Germany, go to Europe, go to the European controlled demolition families that have been doing this for decades, for generations.
So what demolition expert should I consult?
Who's the gentleman that we did that video where we interviewed him, a demolition expert from, I think, Denmark or
Danny Jovenko.
And when he first
The guy who says the towers weren't demolitions, but that 7 was.
But that 7 was. Now,
do you believe him on the towers?
Now hold on, I believe him on 7.
But not the towers.
He's not familiar with the top-down implosion, which the towers were.
So
because his business only did the implosions the other way. Now, when he
So who's
saw
an
that
expert
video,
on a non-conventional demolition?
Independent research. Get off the government payroll. Get out of the corporate.
I'm not being paid by the government.
No, but I'm telling you to research. I'm helping you. Research outside
well, that's the thing.
of a corporation.
I have looked up a lot of, I've gone to scholars. I've read about theology professors talking about building collapses. I've seen architects and engineers.
Do you know about the law of angular momentum? Do you know about the law of inertia?
Corda, who should I consult on that?
I work in 3D animation and physics. I can tell you right now, impossible. Impossible, 100%.
Okay. Now you have to
if you have a styrofoam building, yeah, that would collapse. But even then, a styrofoam building wouldn't fall free fall speed.
What speed should the towers have come down at?
Oh, much slower.
Like what? Give me a ballpark.
We don't know. Do you know?
Steel.
No building ever came down. No building ever came down.
So if there's no benchmark, how can you judge how it should or shouldn't have looked?
The videos, it's right in front of our faces. You know what free fall speed is? You know gravity? You know.
Yes, free fall was the debris falling faster than the tower collapsed itself, creating that umbrella shape. That was the free fall stuff coming down.
It was actually the towers falling faster than the debris. You have to get
the towers were falling faster.
Yes, absolutely.
No way. That's a new one.